Hello everyone, it's me Linda. Welcome to Lenny P's Place. I hope everyone is doing well and that you will find something here that you enjoy. Today is Flip Through Friday and this is hosted by Gwen at Gwen the Trash Witch. And today I'm going to flip through my latest Somerset Studio magazine. I love these magazines. I think there's so much talent in these. I also like the art journaling one, but I don't have that one today. I have this one. And so, yeah, let's look through here and see what there is. I really haven't taken the time to look at it. I have been busy since I got back home from my daughters, and so we'll look through it together. And I'll try not to take up too much time. There's always a lot of ads here in the front, and I'll skip over some things too, but I did see something in here that I thought was so cool. Just have to find it. I just love all the pictures. There's so much stuff here. But I don't usually cut these up. I don't know. I'm going to one day, but I don't know. I just feel like if I put these in my journals, I'm using other people's work. But my goodness, I can't do this. So if I want any of this one day in some of my journals, I'm going to have to cut into it and use theirs. I just will make sure that, I put down whose work it is. I thought these were cool. I did see these. I flipped through the book, but I didn't take much time to read anything unless it just, caught my eye. These are I think this is so cool. These are little canvases. They're 4x8 canvases, and they covered, or she did. Who did this? Mags Woodcock. She lives in the United Kingdom. She covered these on the front, and then on the back, she, where the wooden part is, she used that as her focal points, I think, in here. And then she added some paper and made like a little open thing. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm not very good at describing stuff, but you can see for yourself how cool it is. And these are, no, this is something else. They didn't really go into much detail on this, but I sure do like it. I think it's so cool. And I'm sure the other, yeah, this is the other side of it. So both sides are decorated. Well, let's see. Yeah. Both sides are decorated. You can tell I haven't spent much time looking at it because I'm still trying to figure it out. But that's an idea that I would like to try sometime. And there was another thing in here too. So I'm just going to kind of flip through, and I would love to be able to make journals like this, but they just don't work out for me. They don't look like this, but they are so cool. I used to watch a lady on YouTube, and I can't remember who it was, and I don't know if she's on there anymore. But she made these type of journals, and I thought they were just the greatest. But I tried it, and mine just don't work out that way. I don't have that style. It's just not me. I love it, but I can't make it. I can't make it happen. This is a cool, there are pages in here you can tear out and use. The only thing that I don't like about them is that they have a glossy finish to them. I wish they would make them matte, but they don't. And so I don't normally tear them out, don't use them. This is called Pretty in Pink. This, you know, a little bit more my style. I'm more into the lace and the soft colors. And, well, this isn't my style. That's cool. She had a safety pin over top of her eye. Sometimes I just like looking at the pictures. I get ideas from the pictures. Then I put my style on it. And this is my style right here. That's my style. Aren't they pretty? I love those. I love the images. You can create a mixed media tribute to some place you've visited here. But I don't do these things either because I don't do mixed media. Not often. This is cool. I would love to do this. These are old blocks, kids' blocks, and they've been decorated on all sides. They've been altered. And I think it's just the neatest. And here, I guess you've seen these kind of blocks before. I have. My granddaughter used to have them, but guess what? We got rid of them a long time ago. I wish I would have kept some of them. It never occurred to me to do something like this with them, but they're really cool, aren't they? The pictures on them, and I don't know, I just love those. I'm going to be looking around for some old blocks because I think this is cool. This was done by Kim Collister. Just look at those, aren't they just, oh, I love them. What does it say about blocks with raised lettering, fading, and chips allow you to leave a piece of the past uncovered, which only adds to the beauty of the block. I don't see any that she's left uncovered, but I like them. I'm definitely gonna find me some old blocks. I'm gonna start looking in the thrift store for some. And I'm not sure what she used here. She's calling them blocks, but to me, you could do that with little pieces of wood. Paint the wood and put the pictures on. I just love this. I think it's cool. Transforming clipboards into storyboards. Oh, clipboards. Oh, that might be fun. I made some clipboards. I used some little clipboards one time. They came from Michael's, and no, it's been years ago. And it was a little clipboard, and it came with a calendar on it. And I bought a bunch of those, and they were like $1, I think, back when they used to have those bins in the front of the store years ago. And I embellished all of the clipboards. I put, scrapbook paper and flowers and lace and all that stuff on them. And then I gave them away as gifts with little calendars on them. I made one for my daughter. She still has hers hanging up. But what she did was she switched it out from the calendar. She put a picture on it. And it looks really cool. I'm going to make some more of those if I can find some little clipboards. That would be fun. Ooh, see. Now I wonder where you get clipboards that look like that. Don't they look tall and skinny. Yep, I love those. That idea. Some more paper to use. You know, one time, and I don't remember who I saw do this. Somebody on YouTube. I think I have a video somewhere about it, but you use like the white Elmer's glue and the school glue, and you paint over it, and with the glue, and you let it dry, and it becomes matte. It takes the glossiness away. I think that's what it was. Let's see what she's doing. This is Lisa Thiel. Did I tell you who did these cool clipboards? Who did that? Nunika. Nunika? Anyway. These are just little pockets. Crumpled up a white paper bag and then flattened it. Use coffee or tea to dye the bag, letting the color pool in some areas. Cut out an image of a dragonfly and adhere it to the bag. Tear a piece of wallpaper and adhere it to the bag. Cut out a sentiment and add it in place. Well, that's pretty simple, but it turned out looking really cool. This woman, this is Deborah South McAvoy or something like that. What's she got on her head? What is that? Rabbit ears. Yeah, she's got rabbit ears on her head. Oh yeah, different kinds of rabbit ears. That's cool. Now, who would have ever thought of that? Not me. My imagination's just not that good. Man, I wish I could draw, but I can't. I can't draw anything. I can't even draw, really, I can't even draw a straight line. Can't draw one, can't write one. My writing always either goes up or goes down. Oh, me. Yeah. Draw. Love to have that talent. Well, there's some frames. That might be cool to cut out and use for something. Probably won't, but in the garden. Tina Walker. She used a little, looks like a little file folder. I have that file folder. I have a file folder die somewhere. I need to look and see if I can find it. That's bright and colorful, isn't it? It's kind of cool the way she dressed him up. Oh, yeah. Look at his clothes. He looks like he's from, what, 40s? Look at his shoes. Who is this? Lynn Perella. I'm probably not pronouncing these names right. That's cool. Travel theme, I guess. These are made out of coasters. That's neat. Trips not taken. This is John David Lowe did this. Places he wants to go, I guess. He's put where he wants to go and then their little map on the back. That's a cool idea. I like that quote. I've seen that before. The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. Augustine of Hippo. It might be taking too long. I think this is might be an article. I'm kind of just guessing that these people, they don't really know. It says who were they, what were they like, where were the pictures taken. Well, I don't know. I guess if you were gonna, if you're scrapbook, and I used to, you would put who they were and where they were, not for yourself so much as but for other people later on. Because I know my grandmother, she used to have a lot of pictures, and when I was little, I used to like to get them out and look at them, but I never knew who they were because their names were never on the back. And I'd have to ask her, well, who is this? And she would tell me, but I just think it'd be a good idea if you wrote the names on there so people know who they are. But anyway. Romance in the 40s. I love the way the ladies dressed in the 40s and the 50s. Of course, I was born in the 50s, so I remember pretty much how they dressed. 40s are my favorite time. I loved how they dressed in the 40s. I like to watch those old movies just to see the ladies, how they're dressed. A Witch's Cabin in the Woods. Well, that's good for this time of year, isn't it? This is Kelly Shaw. Like how she's used moss in it looks like moss out of a tree, I think it is. And the little branch there. Woo! Look inside of this. It's not a journal, I don't think. It isn't. I thought those were pages right there, but it's not. It's where she's built it up, made like a little curio out of it. Wouldn't that be what you call that? I think it's a curio. I don't know for sure. That is really cool. I like that. This is a different one, I think, over here. Huh. This is oh, look. She put a little journal on the back of it. That's what that is. I think. Yeah. This is the back. Is that right? Yeah, that's the little journal right there, I think. Yeah, that's it. How cool is that? Great idea. Who did I say this was? Kelly Shaw. That's neat. All you ladies that love Halloween, here you go. It's a good idea. Of course, you could do this with anything. Doesn't have to be Halloween. It'd be cute for a Christmas, wouldn't it? I gotta move along. Taking too long. That's pretty paper. It just didn't have that gloss on it. I just don't like the gloss. Oh, these all have quotes on them. That's cute. Like that. Okay, I'm going to move on. Tags. Ooh, look at him. Among the flowers. He walks among the flowers. Kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. It's Tina Walker. Perfect for Halloween, I guess. These are cool little pictures here. Ah, yeah, there's the lady with a safety pin on her eye. I think we're just into the ads now. Yep, I think that's about it. So thanks everybody for taking a look through my new magazine with me. Now I have to go back and read it. I always like to flip through a few times and then I read what really catches my eye or my attention, and then I put it up on the shelf and save it, thinking I'm going to do something with it one day, and maybe one day I will. Anyway, that's it for today. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, be happy, be well, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.